doing? Cleaning for a party?
Ask your father. Yes? Yes. All is arranged. Tomorrow.
Lucy, what's going on here?
Your father comes.
Good afternoon. My son.
My son? Dad, what's happening here?
When the moon lies in the Silver Valley, the lotus petals bend toward the earth. So must the son bend toward his father.
Oh, boy. The last time he talked like that and wore those robes, I ended up in some temple getting hit with swords for 6 hours.
That was your venerable confirmation. I have received a revelation from the book of the Golden World.
I don't want to come on like a disrespectful kid, but what does that mean?
Our ancestors lived on the Isle of the Seven Swans, away from the mainland of China. They prescribed all the rules of life and placed them in this book. It is for us to submit and follow their word.
What word?
This is the message which has been revealed to me. When the seventh sun sets in the fiery west, the seventh son shall marry the seventh daughter, as the hawk flies north to kill the fox.
What was that word I heard about halfway through all of that?
The hawk flies north.
No. Marriage is the word I want.
Exactly. I'm glad we see eye to eye in this matter.
I can't believe this.
Believe it, my son. Your bride has already been chosen.
Dad, there's no way I'm going to marry somebody I didn't even pick out myself. This is America. What's that?
A slight constriction in the chest. Nothing to worry about.
Stand.
Not necessary. My tomb is prepared.
Tomb?
I had hoped to see my seventh son wed, but the silkworm does not always live to see the completed tapestry.
Dad, I'll do anything you say.
Good.
Who is this girl?
You will meet her tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I didn't even get a last meal.
It will be ready in 1 hour.
Hi, Ching. Hi, Ching. Sammy! Welcome you, honored guests. May I present my seventh born, Ching?
Sammy.
I, too, am pleased to present to you both my gracious and lovely daughter, Rose, who sings like a thrush and is renowned for the savoriness of her spiced almond cakes.
May the golden glow of the radiant sun shine upon your land and your household as long as you rest your breath upon the floating breeze.
May the same breeze fill your spiritual bellows and blow enlightened vision upon your humble hearthstone. Is the matter of the dowry acceptable to my esteemed friend, Chow?
Perfectly. Has my friend of many years come to a decision regarding the date of the wedding of our children?
The book has said it. The year of the hawk, the month of the wing, the week of the feather, the day of the winds, Wednesday.
Wednesday? That's the day after tomorrow.
Exactly, my son. Now you may sign the sacred wedding document.
No, I mean, That book was meant for their generation, not ours. Don't you feel that way, Rose?
I will leave all discussions in your hand. I have nothing to say.
As it should be, my daughter. Sign the document, son of my friend. For the person who disrupts honor is often himself the sufferer, sometimes painfully.
Now look, Dad, what's wrong?
Nothing, my son. When great traditions are threatened, the health of the father is of no consequence.
Give me that paper. There, Dad, it's done.
The father is gratified. The book provides for a period in which the children shall get better acquainted.
Yes.
Take 10.
Rose, do you realize what just happened?
Sure, man. They tried to bind us to a marriage contract.
What do you mean, tried? They did it.
That's not legal.
I know it's not legal. I study law at Berkeley. But when we have 10 kids, a mortgage, and a parakeet, then tell me it isn't legal.
Well, if it bothered you so much, why'd you sign the contract?
Because your father comes on like Genghis Khan, and my father's a very sick man.
Sick? I've seen better acting in a high school play. Besides, we should be discussing our problems, not theirs.
Our problem is our father's.
There is another problem.
What do you mean by that?
The problem is that
You call that a problem?
Sammy, you're not listening.
Right. I'm looking.
Sammy, this is more serious than you think.
Okay, what's the problem?
I'm engaged.
If the choice of the elders has been perfect in this matter. Respond.
The choice of the elders has been perfect in this matter.
The female also approves?
The female approves. Except for one thing.
Speak for the female, for her tongue falls loose in her mouth.
We love each other, but we cannot get married. Dad, you okay?
Hey, the female suggests that you continue your thinking.
You will marry. The book says so.
That's the trouble. The book does not say so. I've been doing some research. Excuse me, Rose. Look here. On the page of the apple, the sun flows before the Father's will as the stream flows before the ocean.
This is so.
But the stream shall create its own banks and rule over its own watery domain.
Here, on the page of the horse, the lion shall be the master of his cub.
But the cub becomes older and leaves the lion's den to create rules for himself and his cubs.
These things are irrelevant. This is the truth. On the day of the twisted teak root, as the silver-haired fox runs through the feathery foliage of the matsu plant, the pearl moon becomes silver. So shall the seventh son marry the seventh daughter for the following month. This is the month of the silvered moon.
But look, when the silver-haired fox turns back, the teak root does not prosper.
The teak root always prospers.
And the red squirrel jumps on the old stump, making the month of the silvered moon invalid during the month of the poppies.
And the red squirrel was seen on the last day of this month, making all females barren.
Is that so? The female shall conceive if the heron flies from the next nest at the advent of the oxen.
Wrong.
Wrong. You interpret the book for a scholar?
I only say that the heron has never had anything to do with the advent of the oxen.
I did not say that. I said, now, look here. The female shall conceive...
Wrong.
Yes. Now, here.
Wrong.
The egg
Wrong.
of the female
Wrong.
shall conceive.
Thanks, Sammy.
Heron flies...
Hey, I just won my first case. Where's your boyfriend?
He's in the kitchen waiting. Hey, thanks again for almost marrying me.
Anytime.
Oxen shall be decided.
Besides, I think I see something that'll mend my broken heart.
Wrong.
We'll tell Daddy about us as soon as he cools off.
Maybe we'd better wait, sort of.
Wait, sort of. Don't you want to get married?
It's not that. I'm not a seventh son, and I was born during the migration of the Wu going north.
You're kidding me.
No. In my house, the tea group never prospers. I'm sorry, Rose. I'd hate it if the red squirrel couldn't make it up the old stump.